along that area there. And we should have that done, and then we probably just need to kill some doodles with the test weapons that we got. So, whoops. That's not my map button. This is my map button. Okay, so along this area, flashing screen. Whoa. Well, not targeting the one that I wanted to target, but oh well. Oh well. I need the things. That's 1. Yes! 2! Hello, Mellow Wolf. How are you doing today? Nice. So just 1 more to go now. There's 1 more to go for the Skell license. Let's see here. For the Outfitters. And this one is, defeat 3 giant Grexes in Primordia with a trial knife. Giant Grexes in Primordia with a trial assault rifle. And a trial sword, huh? Good man just stuck at work one of those kinds of days. Putting in an honest day's work. Might not be super fun, but it's something that's gotta get done, I guess. So, I should probably just change my own class, because I need to, do the thingamabob for the assault rifle anyway, right? Let's see here, so I could always just, this is assault rifle. Let's go briefly into striker, just so I can put on the, trial thingamabobs there. But yeah, you have this game on the way. You've beaten Xenoblade Chronicles 2 and Torna, and halfway through Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. Gotcha. Well, Definitive Edition, all the Xenoblade games are super duper fun. I'm sure I'll have a lot of fun with what's left with Definitive Edition there. I'm sure of that. Let's see here. So, yeah, Trial 1. The Trial 1 there. I appreciate the follow there, Mellow Wolf. And, the Trial Sword. Yeah. Okay, so then. Yeah, up to Sword Valley. So that's about, so a little bit more than halfway then, in that case. So over here, huh? So over there, it seems. Yeah, let's go defeat some doodles. Is what we do. Don't worry, Jesse. Soon we'll head out here. Alright, how to get over there. We're gonna pass our Skell exam and then we'll head out. And whatnot. You have to do side quests and stuff, that's understandable there. Do keep in mind, like, if you want to do all the side quests in the game, there are a lot of timed ones, though, that, like, once certain areas are unavailable later on in the story, you just won't be able to do those side quests anymore, and if you accepted them and, you know, didn't complete them, it's always gonna show those side quests as, like, there and incomplete. Like, Sword Valley is one of the timed areas. It's probably not too spoilery to say that. I think that there's, like, 4 surprise quests in Sword Valley of, like, taking on the different outposts. That would make sure you do that. That's good there, then. Because, yeah, Xenoblade Chronicles 1 sure has a lot of timed quests. Like, the biggest area is Alchemoth. That, has a whole bunch of timed quests. Hi, there you are. Do you remember to bring food? What about warm clothes, climbing tools, avalanche probes? Between rock slides and falls, a mountain can be more dangerous than any of the animals living on it. Gotta stay focused even if you know the area well. I'm all good to go. Awesome. Oh, and on my way here, I did a bit of preliminary digging just because. I've already found some crazy stuff. Like here, I have some lime bone, bort, and folk, whatever the hell, both minerals used in making skells and weapons. Pretty valuable find, that. I'm gonna go back and check here to make sure new time quests haven't popped up. You need to do, if you want to do all the quests, you actually need to do a decent bit more than that. Like, you need to be freaking eyeing Xenoblade Wiki like a hawk. Because I think, especially in Alchemoth, I think that there's a couple quests that only even become available after you register certain people in your affinity chart. So you need to, like, go talk to somebody for the first time, and then only then does, like, whatever new quest appear. So, like, I've done all the quests of Xenoblade Definitive Edition, and I needed to eye Xenoblade Wiki and some other guides so regularly to make sure I didn't miss anything. It's kind of insane. Like, here I have some, oh, I already read that. We can find some more samples. We'll have enough to run purity tests. Want to help me look? Yeah, it's ludicrous. I hope Xenoblade 3 doesn't have, like, as much, you know, permanently missable stuff. Xenoblade 2 didn't have as much stuff, and Xenoblade X doesn't have it, so hopefully it's not as much of a problem in Xenoblade 3. Probably already missed something. Refugee camp is probably a likely candidate for potentially having missed something, maybe. Great, then let's meet back here once we found a few more samples of both. Sound good? Just be sure to watch out for wild animals and Xenos. Oh, and Yetis, even though I don't think they exist. Oh, I guess I already have the things there, and it's a cutscene for this. What? Oh, that's not the Manon speaking. Oh, thank goodness. Look over there, it's a killer alien. Isn't that a Manon? What do we do? It's gonna abduct us and perform weird experiments on our bodies and then eat us. I have no intention of eating you, understand? Please, please calm down. I just want to be friends with humans, okay? I'm actually so glad we met here. Yeah, like I'm gonna fall for that. Right, back me up here. Clearly not hostile. What? But my buddy says these Manon have all kinds of dangerous technology, and they can't wait to use it. Manon hold no hostility against humans, you know. At least I hold none against you. Nope, not buying it. Now stay back. Any closer and I'll shoot. Now, I guess this means we can't be friends, doesn't it? If you plan to stay, be so careful of Siniculas, okay? Many Manon have been attacked here, you know? She seemed kinda sad at the end there. Nope, not thinking about it. She's clearly a killer alien that's gonna eat me. Anyway, how about those mineral samples? Perfect, you found them. Nice work, partner. Hey, I'm thinking this mountain probably has all kinds of useful stuff buried in it. Let's forget about that Xeno and keep up the search. I'll meet you up ahead. Alright, well, I just was doing this here because it was on the way. But yeah, I need to get to these dudos over here. Wait, can I install this one probe over here? No, that was the one that was like way up on that cliff over there. That I need to find like some spicy way up. So one of them has to be with the trial knife, so I'm gonna have to go into a different class for the knife. And so these are young Grexes. So giant Grexes are probably over here as well, and it's probably gonna be the knife one, right? Right. 3 giant Grexes. Yeah, giant Grex, and I need the knife for that one. So let's see here. So that means if I want to use the knife still, I need to be in this class here. Yeah, let's go into Enforcer briefly, is what we'll do. I may as well start getting some, you know, experience in these classes and whatnot. And I need to do it to wield the thingamabobs anyway. Okay, that's an upgrade there. Ah, my eyes, holy crap. Trial knife, there we go. Alright. Yeah, soon, Jesse. Soon, okay? Very soon we can go over for a visit. Alright, yeah, let's see here. Okay, what arts have I got here? Beam Barrage? And with an aura, boost damage. Pew! Okay. Boost damage from the side. Okay. Ah, so these, whoops. So because I have the knife here, I still have the knife arts that I did with the Drifter. Pew! 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 I guess it's 3 shots there. Okay. Pew! 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 That's a very big gun, isn't it? Okay. Pew! 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 Okay. Stabby stab. Cool. Okay, can I target this one here? Come on. Come on. Pew pew. Guess it takes a long time to reload. Because it takes a long time to reload, right? That one was defeated, so that was like perfect timing there. So that was some perfect timing there. Sure, I'll do that, I guess. Pew, pew, pew. Stabby stab. Neat. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to defeat one more after this, it seems. Whoa. One more after this. Yeah, I could have more damage if I was using an aura there, but let's not use overdrive here. I don't even really need to use chrome armor. Don't even really need to do that. Okay. Just gonna have to do one more after this. Pew, pew. Cool, Rex Subduer. So one more of these guys. One more from somewhere. But where? There's gotta be one around here somewhere, right? Looter. Don't tell me I gotta fast travel and reload them because there's only the 2. Oh gosh darn it, I do, don't I? Gosh darn it. Well, let's make the trek again, I guess. So there's one more over there, but where's the last one, I wonder? Because they're all 3 in Primordia, apparently. They're apparently all supposed to be. Yeah, this is a very big gun here, isn't it? A very big laser cannon thing. Keep on getting collectibles and stuff. But yeah, honestly, it really is. Like, I have such immense respect for Monolith Soft pulling off the games that they do on these consoles. Like, Xenoblade Chronicles was one of the largest games ever made for the Wii. And they managed to, I think it was a different company though, but it was managed to be ported over to the new 3DS. Even though I think it was a different company that did the porting, I'm not 100% certain. Yeah, the fact that Xenoblade 1 ran on the 3DS, well, the new 3DS, but still, the 3DS, is absolutely insane. I'm so looking forward to Xenoblade Chronicles 3. Like, my goodness gracious. I feel like the Xenoblade Chronicles games have been like perfect examples of pushing their corresponding Nintendo consoles to their limits, you know? Like, absolutely showcasing what's possible with like the full potential of whatever console they're on, you know? That's what I really feel like. Pew, pew, pew. Hopefully that other guy doesn't get in the mix. I mean, I feel like the 3DS already does get a lot of respect. Like it's like one of the highest selling handheld consoles ever, if not the highest. Wasn't it the highest actually? Or something? Do you mean just like in terms of its power? Because I mean, the new 3DS added a lot of upgrades there. Oh, well, I guess you are in the mix now. Like, Xenoblade Chronicles was exclusively on the new 3DS, but still. I think, were there any other new 3DS exclusive games? I know that there was Fire Emblem Warriors that we're going to be playing on the channel here soon on the Switch. That was also a new 3DS game, interestingly enough. When we play that in the near future, keep in mind that that wasn't just a Switch game. That was also a new 3DS game, that Fire Emblem Warriors there. DS was the highest at 150 mil. 3DS was under the PSP and so. Okay, so not top there, but during the time that it was out. It was dominating the handheld market is a thing. I was curious to check online. Monster Games led the work on the 3DS port. Huh. I didn't quite remember the name of them, but remember that it was some group. Then you have Pokemon not doing that at all. Maybe Black White did with the increased pseudo 3D and the fully moving Mon sprites and vocal and dynamic music. Freaking Pokemon Black and White was where it was at, but yeah. Pokemon, despite being the highest grossing media IP, really does not seem to take a whole lot of time to flush out their games. It certainly seems like. Pew pew pew, you are in the wall. Stab. Well. Pew, pew, pew. Stabby stab. Okay, cool. So now I switch over to the other class, right? Because it dominated because the PS Vita launched at $300, and to save game progress, you had to buy a $50 proprietary memory card that was like 8 gigabytes of storage. Wait, really? I've never used one of those consoles before, so I wouldn't know, but like, geez. Alright, let's see here, classes. So now I'll switch over to Striker. And let me just make sure that I have the trial stuff on. Let's see here. I sure do not. Trial Assault Rifle and then Trial Sword. There we go. So now... Oh, maybe it's only at certain times of day. Wait, what? Wait, was it do any of the 3? Wait, did I do it? Was it just any of the 3? I don't have to do all of them? Oh, I did it! I didn't have to do all of them. Okay. I just had to do one of them. Okay, that's handy. I'm going back into Full Metal Jaguar. See if it didn't mess with my arts. Okay, nice. It didn't. Good, good, good. Let me check my gear real quick. Death of the Vita came at the hand of Sony's own greed. But yeah, booted up Pokemon Black on your 3DS the other day. Impressed by how well the loading screen had aged visually. What's the loading screen of it again? Don't quite recall here. Yeah, let's put on the Thingamabob and then like this. Yeah, those Thingamabobs. Which you'd think they would, given the merch, anime, card games, etc. wouldn't exist without the games. It's not like they can make filler stuff in the case of the anime that isn't following Ash & Co, like with Chronicles, you believe. Yeah. But Pokemon is just hell-bent on this idea of, like, very close to annual releases so that they can, like, the IP is so big at this point that, like, you know, games like Xenoblade Chronicles, if a Xenoblade Chronicles game is completely awful, then it's probably not gonna sell well, you know? Like, games like this have to try their best to make a name for themselves. Like, it does have more popularity than it's ever had nowadays, but it still has to try its hardest to make a name for itself. Whereas, as the highest grossing media IP, Pokemon, just by name alone, will always sell well. So, like, it's gonna be a lot cheaper to make many low production games than like, one expensive high production game that takes many more years, you know? is a thing. It's gonna be like the way more profitable venture. So they no longer have to try, and they just pump things out on like a regular basis. Like 2018, let's go. 2019, Sword and Shield. 2020, Sword and Shield DLC. 2021, Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl. 2022, Pokemon Legends Arceus. Can't wait to see what Pokemon game is coming in 2023. And people are gonna be like, man, it's been so long since we had a Pokemon game, even though it's freaking annual and stuff. That shows a 3D style Reshiram in front of a black background. Felt too like it has nice color saturation. Don't see it in Switch Pokemon games. I actually am not 100% certain what is being referred to there. Do you mean like the title screen? With the Reshiram in front of a black background? Are you referring to the title screen there? Or, let's see, Pokemon Unite still hasn't got a new map since the game launched. Wait, really? It's still just the one map plus 3 for quick battles that rotate daily. Is it actually still not? I have some uranium to invest. A title screen. Okay, a title screen is a lot different from a loading screen. That's why I was confused there. Yeah, and then there's like the two Pokemon games within 3 months of each other because they want to release them as a pair. They want to release them as a pair. They want to release them around the holiday season. They want to release them in a way that Pokemon Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl's early buying bonus would be active until a few weeks after the launch of Legends Arceus. So anybody that gets just Legends Arceus would be like, oh, I can't get Darkrai in this game unless I get Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl. Darkrai and like its event and some clothing is locked behind that. So they look into Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl. Oh, I have 3 weeks left for the early buying bonus of BDSP if I want the complete game. I have 3 weeks to decide if I want BDSP or not. So this whole idea of the release window being close to each other as a pair through the holiday season and coinciding with the early buying bonus was these 3 factors were more important to them than releasing either game in a finished state. So Commander Vandom told me you'd be stopping by to take the Skell license exam. You have your certifications from the 8 proficiency exams? Yeah, here you go. Yep, looks like a full set. Nice work. We're ready for the final exam. No need to stress though, it's a simple verbal quiz. We had to run missions for each of the 8 divisions, and there's a reason for that. Care to guess what it might be? To better understand the role each division plays within Blade, say that was Vandom's way of hazing you. Yeah, it's that, exactly. Now you've got a feel for each one's particular flavor. Hopefully that's giving you a few ideas of how you can put a Skell to use. Anyway, that's one reason, but there's another. There aren't exactly enough Skells to go around all of the divisions. Sometimes situations arise where people have to cross division lines and cooperate to get things done. For efficiency's sake, it's important that everyone knows how the other divisions work. Make sense? Yeah, it sure does. Good, then you are now cleared to own and operate a Skell. I'll authorize your license now. Well, so I also get to share some good news. Looks like you're being given a free Skell, compliments of Vandom. It's parked in the hangar in the back. Go introduce yourself and give it a test ride. Demand that everyone on your team receive a free Skell. Now, I appreciate you. It's doing my job. Really, Vandom is the one you should be thanking. I must expect big things from you. It's a rare day a rookie pilot gets issued a Skell free of charge. I look forward to seeing what you do with it. Alright, we got our first Skell. Head to the hangar in the administrative district and pilot a Skell. So, like, over here, according to the map and stuff. Pokemon Unite never getting new content is a slap in the face of the couple of dumb kids who spent $40 on a skin for their Alolan Ninetales or Lucario. The Skell license. You obtained your Skell license and also learned more about each division in the process. Whoa, Doug, you want to not freaking trigger someone's epilepsy here? Achievement unlock keys to a Skell. Welcome to the club, Skell pilot. Before you hop into the cockpit, you need to register your Skell. Once that's out of the way, your craft will be sent to the Skell garage inside the barracks. Remember to register whenever you want to use a new Skell. Customization Center, barracks hangar, Skell garage, register Skell. So I guess I need to be like in my hangar there and stuff. Look at this. So, we got the thing. The freebie one that you get here isn't very good. Like, all the ones that you can buy are just better, I'm fairly certain, but we have the Skell. We don't get Skell Flight until much later, but, like, we can just jump for now. But it's a decent bit higher jump than we could on the ground, is the thing. There's Skell Fuel, which is used up when you use arts or when you fly, when you get flight later. Otherwise, it doesn't use up the fuel, which is fairly nice. And, if we run with it, we go ahead and become a vehicle, is a thing. So, whoa, no! Okay, but I'm fairly certain we hover over, like, water and such, though. Yeah. Wait, do I not have beams coming out the back? Normally, there's, like, beams coming out the back. Is there not the visual effect with playing it on this platform? Is it because I'm playing it on this platform that we don't get, like, the cool effect out the back? Yeah, I guess we don't. That's weird. That's weird. Yeah, the things at the back aren't lit up. That's strange. But also, something that is neat is when you're running and you do the transformation thing, Bob, it just does it quickly like that, so you can't really tell what's happening. But if you do it just standing still, you actually see how it folds together in a meaningful way. So, you know, while you would initially think like, oh, here's the fast one so that, you know, it doesn't have to actually go together in a logical way. But anytime that you are just standing still and do it, you can see that it actually does fold up together perfectly. So, you know. So we now have a much easier way to get around the planet, is the thing. We now have a much easier way to get around. I don't know why we don't get, like, the beam effects out the back, but apparently we don't. Apparently we do not. Platform things, I guess. What was the button to get out of the Skell again? I don't remember what the button is. I know there's a button. Is it just... Okay, it's just that. It's just Y. Okay. Really? Yeah, and then your Skell waits around for you there. Anyway, let's catch up on other things that I missed there. Weird marketing decision. You suspected the BDSP release had more of an effect of burning out players from buying Pokemon Legends Arceus rather than helping with excitement at all. Yeah. Yeah. Wish Pokemon Unite got proper treatment. The game has such a great engine. So many things good about it, but its lack of content and insane monetization just killed it off of that. Just killing that makes you sad. Yeah. Yeah. Also, we're always gonna have like a Skell Fuel listed there. How likely is it that Nintendo Direct will announce a Switch port of Xenoblade X just as soon as all the potential fear of missing out and buying on the Wii U eShop is over? You wonder. Who knows? Maybe it'd be a thing. Nintendo would have to get somebody other than Monolith Soft to port it over, probably, because I think Monolith Soft pretty much has their hands full. So, yeah. So what you're saying is that Skells actually have high quality animations? Yeah, and it'd be even better if we got like the beam effects out the back, but I don't know why we're not getting it. Hold on, Barracks Hangar. So the US 022 urban thingamabob, that's the freebie that you get. That's not exactly the best. So register Skell. So yeah, you can give it to like whoever the heck if you want. Change gear. We don't really have any gear at the moment, but yeah, you can assign like all kinds. Oh, I do have some gear. I can put on, look at this, I can put on things. It's gonna get the guys who made BDSP to port Xeno X to the Switch, please no. So the interesting things about the Skell is that each of these different like equipment slots are your different arts. Your arts are determined by your equipment, is how it works here. So you can see on the bottom left there, like each of the art slots that it'd be assigned to. So, yeah, I can go ahead and put on this thingamabob. So there's that art, and then I can put on the railgun here, like that. Oh, but it's only, I can only have one or the other, it seems like. Huh, darn it. Do I want this thingamabob, or do I want the railgun? Is the question. I don't know. It's a bit sleeker without the railgun, as cool as the railgun is. I don't have anything there yet. Don't have anything here yet. Oh, alright, we have some things here. Why can't I do this? Insufficient Skell level. Oh. So when you buy Skells, there's level 30 Skells and level 50 Skells for the main game. I think you can get level 60 Skells into post-game, I think. But I think this one that you get for free is like the only level 20 or 25 or whatever the heck it is Skell. So let's see here. Falchion. Beam Saber. Another Falchion. Guitar. Oh. Claymore. Oh, interesting. Sure, let's go with this, and then, like, the, Sure, let's go with that. So we don't actually have anything to put in these other art slots yet. We don't really have any other things around here. You can rename it. I remember when I was doing, Xenoblade Chronicles X, my first playthrough back in the day, I renamed, like, all my Skells based off of, like, weather effects. Like, rain, thunder, snow, stuff like that. But this starting one, I don't know if I want to continue that tradition from back in the day. Because you're just, like, my standard, like, in the meantime Skell. Yeah, it's a bit of a different looking claymore, huh? Like, I don't know. If anybody has, like, a good name for it, then, you know, you can go ahead and propose it and such. I wonder if I should use, like, the whole name a Pokemon point redemption thing that people can do in, with channel points to name Skells. Just the hue. Wait, which color is this? Okay. Let's see here. What kind of color we want here? The light blue, maybe? Aurora Borealis at this time of year, at this time of day, at this part of the country, localized entirely within your kitchen. I feel like Aurora Borealis might be better saved for, like, one of the later Skells, because this is, like, the one free Skell that we get. So this is, like, literally the worst one in the game. I feel like if we use Aurora Borealis, maybe it'd be better saved for, like, one of the better ones later on. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. Sure. And then, like, I don't know, green? That'd be a cool kind of thing. I don't know. Maybe, hold on. Up the saturation. Let's make it lime green and call it Lambermenchi. Is that a reference to something? Is that a reference of some sort? With, like, blue and green here for now. Gets giant mech. I'm gonna debut Drizzle. That's definitely a minor weather effect there. My doggy is just coming up and being all cuddly and stuff. Oh, for Lamborghini. Oh, that's all that is. Oh, doggy woggy. I'm almost done. And then we'll head out, okay? I'm almost done here. I know. Almost done. I'll be with you in a sec. Sure, something like this? I don't know. And then this section. What section is this? Oh, that's like the lines. What if we have it be like red? What about the purple? So this is a red over here. Okay, what if I go across? Purple's not half bad. Maybe the purple? Surely in the distant future, Lamborghini would make the coolest, fastest, deadliest mechs that break every 5 to 10,000 miles worth of use. Sounds about right there. What's the Y button? Change finish? Oh. Don't quite get it. What's this last section? What's section 4? What's changing? I don't see what it is. What is it? Is it the red up there? Nope. I don't see what's changing with this. Oh, is it back here? Oh, it's just that bit. So, I don't know. I'm called Drizzle Minor, not when it's the signature ability of Kyogre allows Thunder and Hurricane to never miss. Grants other moves based on abilities like Swift Swim. I don't know, something like this-ish? I don't know. Let's see here. Visor. Oh. I kind of like the green. It's pretty close to, like, my kind of signature green there. I forgot to turn off the Doogie Cam there, showing the full colors. Whoops, whatever. Sure. And then lights. So the lights are, like that there. That's what that is, the light blue. I think that's probably pretty good there. Update. Sure, we can have the Skell look something like this. So, the Skells are also fueled by Moranium, the thingamabob up there that we're mining. A fair named Slight Wind instead. We could call it Breeze or something. That's what a Slight Wind is Breeze, right? You just name it like Breeze. Maybe. Like, Breeze. Sure. I'm not selling the Skell. No way. Breeze. There we go. Light type. Does it say what level it is? I don't know where it says what level it is. Oh, frame level 20. Yeah, I think this is the one level 20 that there is. And like the other ones you buy at like level 30 or 50 or whatever the heck. Febreze. Name it good old Febreze. Hashtag not sponsored but could be. So I think anytime you go out into the world or like you fast travel out or anywhere, your Skell should just be like there waiting for you. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Skell pilot. So, whee! Well, yeah, I just needed to go the short distance over here. So, hold on. I will quickly simp for arms manufacturers real quick. Like this, sure. Use my thingamabob. Wow! Arms manufacturer level up. Changes nature's way. Behold our new lineup of battle trait infused products. Wow. Cool. Okay. So let's see here. So I should have the option to like buy Skells now. Yeah, Skell frames. And they're expensive. I can't afford any of them right now, apparently. So yeah, frame level of these is 30. You probably only unlock the level 50 ones later. So there's 2 light types if I recall. So there's this light type as like the cheapest one. Then there's this light type, but oh, I guess there's 3 light types then, which is like the same kind of model as the one that we're currently using. Then we have this light type here as like the highest of the light types. Then we get into the medium types and heavy types, which I guess there's 2 of each of those. So, oh my goodness, forgive the screen flashing like crazy. So here's this medium type here. I'll do like a full about view, I guess. Despite the flashiness, here's this medium type. They are very, very spicy spice. I'm gonna have to save up a lot to get them. Wait, I can't afford them. Why can't I buy them then? Won't be able to register this Skell at your current level. Proceed anyway. Do I need to be level 30 to because I can actually afford them. I actually can. Breeze and Febreze, let's go. Best name to go in combo with Breeze. Or no, Breeze and Freeze. The next one we can make Freeze. But I feel like that might go better as like a pair or something like that. Because again, all these ones are level 30. That's the one that we currently have is the only level 20 that we get. So by the time we get other Skells, it's going to be super outclassed anyway. But we just use it for now just because like it's our only Skell that we have there. We could always go with something like that then. So yeah, won't be able to register it. So I can buy it, but I can't actually register it. So I probably need to actually be level 30 to start being able to use other Skells. Huh. So I'll do the full about view on the ones I didn't before. As well I'll do. Like gear gotta be same level or higher. Huh. Gotcha. So we are gonna have to get to level 30 then to be able to get a spicier Skell. And being able to get a spicier Skell would be pretty schnice. Would be very schnice indeed. Look at that sword. Look at that there. These come with a whole bunch of weapons that I wish my Skell came with more weapons. But alas, it does not. It does not. So saddening. Yeah, so here's our couple medium types. My goodness, yeah, very heavy equipment. And then finally the heavy types, the super tough ones. We have the Mastema. The Mastema here, and then the Amdusius. Here's the Amdusius. Whoa, screen flashing. Look at that. Could get a spicier one and call it Sea Reaper. Get it? California Reaper, the hottest pepper in the world. Could always call one something like that. Yeah. So those are Skells. So now we have access to Skells. And having a jump that goes this high will make traversal a lot easier. So I'm thinking at the beginning of the next session, I may potentially just go around the entire world trying to install all the data probes that I can. There will still be a few that I can't get yet because of mechanical level 5, as well as, you know, me actually needing Skell flight later. Yeah, that one Skell definitely didn't skip leg day, huh? But yeah, this is jumping now. If I want to jump somewhere, this is how we can do it. That's how we do it. Alright, well, I'm gonna go save here. We made some very good progress this session, and we got all the way up to Skells. It'll be a while before we get to, you know, Skell flight and stuff, but this is still gonna be like a big upgrade here. Look at that Breeze at the top left there. I forgot to turn my cameras back on. I'm just now realizing the Doogie's over here, I guess. Yeah, so that's gonna be where I wrap up the stream, methinks. So thanks all who stopped by and hung out. And I'm gonna head out of here for now. Gonna go spend some time with the doogie. Head on over for some dinner. Bring the doogie along, and she's gonna get spoiled as she always does. And yeah, until next time, take care and see ya.